Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Episode 5. Okay. Alright, Gupta! We left him in prison! No, and he's tied up with the spider steel thread or sticky thread or one of those two.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rimuru-sama. The great Rimuru has provided us with 20 plus 2 magic longswords.
Exactly. And now he is taking a break in the elven bosoms.
Oh yes, many bosoms. And the pure joy, the ecstasy that Rimuru-sama is experiencing right now is unmatched in all
Even
the
though
lands.
he has no sexual organs whatsoever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there is an ominous figure approaching the maid cafe.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
The love house. With regards to where they left things off, though, there's a couple things that I think they're making a point of saying that Rimuru forgot about, and maybe he'll get wrapped into a bigger conflict here to the point where he has to remember why he came to the dwarven city of Dwargon in the first place.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah. It's going to be interesting. So without further ado, let's get into this now. So that's going to be the squad. It is kind of crazy to think about, how potentially powerful Rimuru will end up becoming. That it's, actually a bit ridiculous. So I wonder if the joke of this series is that it's this is not the story of a character. This is the story of an empire that is built, from the efforts of a slime turned god,
Probably. I mean, that's basically what he is.
Right? Bloop. Yeah. Ooh, all about that.
Yeah.
How is he holding it? How is he holding the little barrel?
I don't understand. Oh, okay, he's got a little bloop. You have different things to be attentive to now.
Yep, exactly.
Yes!
Thank you!
And he's still upside down.
Thank you! We were
yeah.
Where's Gobja?
A massage?
Oh! Oh my god!
Wow.
Uh-oh. Because you're destined to end up... Oh. Nice. I was gonna say, because you're destined to end up alone. A family?
Maybe?
Oh, her? I don't change colors, but... Yeah, destiny, yeah. Oh, here's Vesta. My mustache tells me you should be hard at working on my long swords. Oh! The music resumes.
He just absorbed it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
I loved all the extra. Oh! 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 Jeez! He's basically saying, I'm done with this city.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Uh-huh, right.
Huh! You knocked him out, like...
He punched him twice.
Yeah. Ah! Oh, all of you restrained. Dang, why all of them?
Yeah.
Right, they found Gobta again.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you're still here. Yes! Yes!
The trial systems and everything, the way they deal with crime is never very realistic.
Old jealousy.
Yeah. Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh. Mechanized. Yeah. Oh. Literally.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Okay.
Oh, okay, he's really scummy. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep, I figured, yeah. Aw, his eyes gave the anime a little wiggle.
Alright, now let's bust out of here.
Yep. Trial. By combat.
Yeah.
Gazelle Dwargo.
You are all guilty by association. Off with their heads.
Cuts the slime in half 100 times over and over again. Just doesn't do anything. Just Why do they lie? Like, just tell them the truth. They'd still get in trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wait, when did they say you could speak?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we call it justice, because it's just us.
You committed crimes against Skyrim. Yeah. Now he speaks. Oh.
Yep.
Nice. Yep, there you go. That was the dumbest trial ever.
Like, even the Airbender Just Us trial makes more sense.
I mean, that the king's rule is the king's rule. He just decides at will the entire verdict, just because I want to.
I mean, that at least kind of makes sense.
It does make sense,
King,
yeah.
But you did.
It's you. Whoa. Oh. Wow. Whoa.
I mean, Other than we should really reform our justice system.
Yeah. Oh, geez. This king is, like, ageless, then. He grew up, and the king just... I stay exactly the same.
Maybe he's human and the king's a dwarf, and dwarves live longer or something?
It's possible. Oof. The heaviness of his heart.
Yeah, yeah.
Gsh, gsh, gsh.
Gopt is still in prison.
I know! I know!
Like... Oh, by the way... Oh, boy. Oh, Mate! There's someone else that needs to be exiled, too! Wait! No!
Too late. Maybe he was just tired of Gobta for getting him into this situation to begin with by lying about the, you know, the troubles, you know, going to this town. So it's like Rimuru's first, like, diabolical side.
Maybe.
What?
That person looks like one of the elf girls from the place.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
She could just be an elf, but...
Oh. Oh, cool, cool.
And they still didn't show Gobta, like...
I've been told that we should not watch that opening, or that ending.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
But, Gobta's still there, and he's still hanging upside down, and now gagged. Like... They have this wholesomeness stuff, and then it's like, I get that this isn't like the kind of show that will probably ever like go dark and stuff, but with things like that, it's like,
I think the main thing of where it will go dark is that Rimuru will exercise his power absolutely. And the whole absolute power corrupts absolutely thing,
I mean, he's already...
isn't necessarily going to apply here, but it could be a, you know, an example of overconfidence is a slow and insidious, you know...
Right, because he basically sentenced Gob to lifetime imprisonment, confined and gagged and
no, I reject that idea. Gobta is going to be the one person that escaped from Dwargon City or whatever,
or he'll be his contact on the inside. You know.
Yeah, or whatever. But no, Gobta's not out of the story. Okay, this was a hilarious episode.
Yes,
this was a freaking funny episode.
Yes. Although I gotta say, like, I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cringe at the poor excuse for the justice system that they have there. Because the thing is, it's not that it's unjust is the issue, right? That's not the issue I have with it. It's one of those things where it's like, it feels like this is the first and only court trial that they ever have had
entire story.
And not just in the story, but in the actual world, because that would not stand the test of time at all.
Right. I would rather they have thrown away the whole idea of the court system and have the whole little interaction thing. Because I love the potential thing of the king being like, Vesta,
that was great.
I knew all along that you lied.
Right. But then it's like, why exile these people? Why originally allow them to have the whole labor thing, you know?
No, that was never going to happen. See, that's the thing. Sure. I would have if you ignore the trial bit, because it really was absolutely useless.
Yeah.
Think about just the king's thing here. He realizes, oh, wait a minute, I need to speak to this guy.
Right.
Kaijin, you know. Would you ever consider coming back into my ranks as a soldier? And he's like, no, my word is my law, it's my my honor, my bond.
Yeah, I can't break it even for you.
I've sworn it to another master. And he's like, I respect that. You have to leave the country now because you're no longer sworn to me.
Exactly.
So that's just natural. That makes sense. He's like, I have to uphold, you know, basically the integrity of my kingdom if it's going to last for another 1,000 years or whatever.
Right.
It makes sense. The thing about Vesta being that pathetic and being that, I would say, desiring to please the king. I'm like, oh yeah, I think
Maybe.
that's nice and stuff. Okay, whatever.
But
the whole thing of like, okay, no, the retainer I lost was not you. It was the slime. The slime could have been a loyal ally.
Yeah.
He gave us like perfect healing potion. Like, this is a being of raw magic, and you basically despondent upon that because of your dumb slight. Like, you as a minister should have recognized the importance, the political, economic, and societal importance of this slime if you had at least done a little bit of research,
or just not been a dick.
Not like, just been a not even just that. Like, if he had just like been an inquisitive person, he could have been a dick about it, but just been like, how in the bloody hell did you get those swords gone up? One of them might have been dumb enough to actually tell him the actual truth and been like, and
what? That would have been great.
He's like, and he's like, no. And then the slime's like, Rimuru is like, I don't know what he's talking about, because literally I don't know what he's talking about. I can't understand. But can you understand him? And then Best is going to be like,
yeah, right. I love that he at least got to absorb the alcohol.
And fruit alcohol, fruit wine, 7% alcohol. No one age of 20 or under should drink. There's so many dumb little notes there that Great Sage was picking up on, and that was hilarious. Oh man! Also,
King must be quite a thick daddy, because every step was like.
Yes, that was amazing. I love the idea also that he is really old, like, because he's essentially timeless from the young age of Vesta, and that's just hilarious and amazing.
Now, was one of the elf girls his personal assassin, or something?
Very possibly,
because I mean,
there was a one hair color for every elf,
right? Like, and the person definitely had elf ears.
Yes.
So
that's the kind of storyline stuff that seems a little bit more interesting, because it's not as much character focused, because you realize the way they're developing this story, Rimuru is building like
an empire,
building like at the very least a new faction, a new group. And when this group starts to become strong and starts to become recognized by the larger ones, it will be designated as a threat. And these types of subterfuge actions where, follow the slime. Notice, what they do. Report back to me, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, good. Yeah. Good. Because what'll be surprising them is they'll be like, there's nothing like dangerous about them in what their intents are, but their actual capabilities soon will be dangerous.
Oh boy, yeah.
I'm very excited for this, because in some ways it's a different form of power fantasy wish fulfillment, because it strokes the RTS part of me, not the RPG part of me, but the thing of saying, like, when you have a villager. One villager in Age of Empires or something, and you just have the ability to, utilize the resources that there's no way this one villager can
has
be, like,
has
access to all those resources.
Right, but he has access to the entire nation's resources himself. Yeah.
The logic of, I build this building, which spawns more clones of me, which can then go and build more buildings, which collect more resources, which build more buildings.
You were a virus. It also makes me think of, like, Civilization.
Oh, sure.
Just like starting out with nothing.
Little settler.
And then eventually it's this massive empire.
It's like a slime, an amorphous blob. The borders expand and everything. It's just like, whoa, okay, all right. There's going to be some goofy, funny things to that. But, okay, Rimuru was already compared to Veldora, which is interesting. I think that means that Gazelle Dwargo has some limited magic capabilities.
Well, and he was probably one of the people that helped imprison Veldora.
Yes, that's also probably
the case. They called him the hero, not just the king. So,
the hero king. Yes, you're right. Yeah. So then he probably was was one of the old heroes with along the other one that is potentially someone from our world.
Right.
Someone from Japan.
Yeah. That'll be interesting to see how they handle that.
Yeah, the whole thing of leaving characters, though, in specific areas and stuff.
Yeah.
This is something that I find to be kind of funny, but I don't know if I'm supposed to interpret it this way. If we look at it from the RTS angle, it's just an idle unit that he left somewhere, another thing there.
Sure.
It's all he has to do is cycle through comma or period and see where he can, which one.
Or a villager that it's like, oh yeah, having one be sequestered away somewhere, that is awesome. Like,
there you go. Like, it's a very tactical thing as well. You just left it garrisoned in the enemy stronghold.
Right. Although the thing is, the king, if he wanted to, it's like, oh, by the way, there's still one prisoner that was with the slime at some point. Oh,
Sure.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, Gobta. So, we're gonna have a talk.
Yeah, and Gobta seems to be the one that's just kind of the butt end of jokes because one, he didn't evolve like the others.
Yeah.
But also he is kind of the weak one in general. But if they're just gonna throw him to the side like this, I'm like, wait, is anyone else gonna care? No. But like, what are the other goblins or wolves gonna ask? Are they gonna be like, hey, where's Gobta? And be like, oh, I left him in the prison. Why'd you do that? I don't know. I thought it'd be funny. Like
I forgot.
If that's the extent of Rimuru's explanation.
Right.
I wonder how that's going to affect them. I'm just looking forward to the rippling effect of little decisions that have larger consequences down the road.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that's what this kind of setup just seems to be moving towards.
Yep. But this episode was quite a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I was just really surprised. Kaiji like double punched him.
Yeah, one
big
punch.
hit.
It's like, okay, all right.
And then he came for the second, and it was like,
no,
he's down. He is down for the count. Rimuru getting his fortune told about a girl that he's destined to meet up with.
Right.
Every time, I think it's mostly because we've seen the opening, but every time I hear about now a girl that he's like that he's interested in or something like that.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for like the other shoe to drop and him to be like, all right, I'm going to consume this person so that I can.
Right, or a person so I can have a body. Yeah.
Well, yes, and some of these people every once in a while look kind of similar to the person
the blue-haired form,
that ends up transforming into.
Right. So it's like, if we ever see someone like that, it's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, it was nice knowing you. That's crazy. Like, if you can assimilate, a fully, I don't know.
Well, you could very easily
person,
get to the Full Metal Alchemist problem of if he assimilates a person.
What about their memories?
What about their memories? Well, their memories, their soul, and all that. But could he make more people? Could he just vomit out more people? Like, would that be possible?
I don't know.
I
would say no for now, but I would think that if Great Sage, just so funny to say, if Great Sage is an ability that's already capped out, then no, he probably won't be able to. But if Great Sage is an ability that within itself will also potentially evolve over just the use of it.
I mean,
an example would be Great Sage is at level 6 right now. It's been used quite a bit.
Yeah.
But they used it more. You could level it up a lot more.
Right. And then, of course, there's the question of, does it even need to level up? Because it's an understanding kind of a thing. So if it can just analyze and understand, then would it instantly be able to say, oh yeah, this is actually how you do it if you did want to make people. Yeah. And then he'd just have to find something that equals the value of the human soul.
No, there's no, he bypasses all equivalent exchange laws. There has never been an instance where he needs to
consume souls.
Like consume, well, here's an instance there of where he does need to consume something
raw materials in order to
right, exactly. But the actual the actual forming part, like the ore, he has the ore,
right?
He maybe needs an amount of it, but No.
So,
if anything, it's just time. Just time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Wow.
This is crazy. Moving up in the world, Rimuru. So
Yes,
if you want to see the next
indeed.
episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and also come to Discord access so you can chat with us about stories or just whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.